Good evening, everybody. Let's kick things off with the Iowa football spring game. Tyler Wiegers drops back. The pass will go off the receiver's hands as Jake Gervais gets the interception, and he knows what to do after he gets the pick. The short field would help out Noah Stanley as he finds Devontae Young for the touchdown. The defense was the story of the night. Gervais gets another interception, and number 30 would take it all the way back for the touchdown. That would make it 37-14 in favor of the defense. A little later on in the ball game, number 30 gets another pick. That's 3 on the night. The defense wins it 63-47. Gervais had this to say after the game.
You know, it's fun. You know, there's Coach Parker stresses trying to get turnovers, you know, getting the ball back, getting our offense in good field position. And it was a lot of fun tonight, but it's just a starting point moving forward.
Got some individual growth I think we're seeing out there, some improvement, some areas that look to be in pretty decent shape, and then other areas where we clearly, you know, have a lot of work to do. So that'll be what we'll start focusing on when we get back together in August.
Thanks, Coach. You'll be able to get your first chance to see the 2017 Truman State football team tomorrow at 1. There will not be a scrimmage because of the renovations to Stokes. However, they will run practice periods. It's been a good spring for the Code GLVC champs as the new players have gotten a lot of reps.
It's been so productive, and we're so healthy with the guy from actual spring ball injuries that we've Saturday may be it. So we're going to try and finish with these next 3 practices and really compete like crazy for 2 or 3 days and kind of see where it's at when we conclude on Saturday.
Several members of the Kirksville track team were at the Kansas relays today. Bobby Campbell was second in the discus. Cassie Jennings was 12th in the pole vault, and Joe Sowlers was 18th in the 300 hurdles. The Kirksville girls soccer team beat Chillicothe in a penalty kick shootout. Maddie Nugent scored the game winner. After losing 3 games at a tournament in Columbia last weekend, the Kirksville baseball team needed some giddy up in their get-along, and they got it by beating Marshall last night 17-0.
A lot of timely hitting with runners on base. That helped us score runs and led to our successful win.
We put the ball in play so much, and our defense was not making any errors, and definitely it had to be putting the ball in play and making the defense.
The Truman State softball team will be in Evansville to face Southern Indiana on Sunday. As it stands right now, both teams have qualified for the NCAA tournament, but first things first, the Bulldogs need a win to get a better seed in the conference tournament. To do that, they need to score early and let the pitchers close the door.
When we can give them some run support, that helps them to be able to really focus on hitting their spots and not feel like they have to strike someone out, because that's just not their success. Their success is for us to get ground balls and pop-ups.
The 4th annual Truman State Volleyball Art and Wine Night was held at the beautiful Kirksville Country Club. It's simple, the name says it all. You taste several different kinds of wine from various regions, and you learn what makes them different. Then the folks on hand got to try their hand at painting a masterpiece. So instead of having a Rembrandt in your home, someone could go home with an original Ben Briney or Jasmine Brown. The event is a major fundraiser for the Truman State volleyball team.